Hey, it's me, Jetski, and today we are back with more Lost Sonic media, but today we're talking about something pretty specific, and that is Sonic Utopia. Now, if you don't know what Sonic Utopia is, it's essentially a open-world Sonic fan game, and it released in around 2016 and had huge popularity for quite a while. There's not much coverage on it anymore, but the idea was that it was eventually supposed to be a full-on game at some point, but it just never came out. The most we ever got of it was just one single demo, and I'll admit the demo was great, but that's about it. It turns out that they actually would have leaned into the Sonic 1 vibes and just completely remade the entire game in this open world style. At least that's what I got from it, but that never happened and it never released, and I'm about to talk about why that never happened. But before we do that, I will ask you to please like and sub. It really helps out the channel. We just hit 20 subscribers too. That's great. I wish we would have hit that a little bit sooner, but you know, I understand my content was pretty trash for a while, but you know, I got there eventually. So let's hop right into this. So as I previously stated, this released in, I want to say, the middle of 2016, and it was met with quite a bit of praise. Most Sonic fans and overall gaming enthusiasts actually really enjoyed it. They thought it was a great reinterpretation of the classic Sonic games. However, it didn't start out that way. Going over a little history, it started out as something completely different with, like, essentially a weird fighting game with unique physics in 3D, with, I guess they say, an art style similar to Samurai Pizza Cats. I don't know what that is. I guess it's like anime or something, I don't know. Anyways, but that didn't really work out, and what they ended up doing was just cobbling a bunch of stuff they had done for the game into a big, like, open world in like a couple months and released it as like a little demo to get the idea of it, and it was met with a lot of praise. As previously stated, everyone seemed to love it. So the idea from the crew now was to take what they had basically done in a few months and make a whole brand new game out of it. The problem was they ran into so many issues. The engine was just not working out for like a big, like, open world reinterpretation of what essentially is Sonic 1, 2, and I guess little bits of 3. Mostly Sonic 1 and 2 though. So they pretty much just had to scrap everything at that point, which was sucky, but you know, that had to happen, I guess. They mostly just ran into issues with, like, collision and stuff on, like, the reinterpretations of levels, so it just didn't really work out in that case. So what they ended up doing after scrapping it was finding brand new engines. I think one of them stated that they went to Unreal Engine for a little bit, but that didn't work out either. At this point, the crew was so stressed that they ended up, a lot of them just left, so that was not great, obviously, but they did get a bunch of brand new people on board, and for the most part, it was a pretty good choice to, you know, get some new people in. And unfortunately, some of the best creatives, though, who actually came up with the whole idea of just compiling stuff they put together to make that open world, ended up leaving. So, like, the biggest contender for, like, how the levels would be function and work kind of just left the project, and that sucks, but, you know, what are you gonna do? So after this, the game was pretty radio silent for a long time, until, I want to believe it was around 2019-ish, when the team came back and said, oh, we have a new demo coming out with 2 brand new levels and a boss, which was pretty exciting for most of us who wanted to see more of Sonic Utopia. That demo never came out, and all we've seen of it is a few glimpses of it, not really that much though. And then the game had gone completely radio silent at this point. There was nothing of the game. Until I seen this video about a year ago from a guy named by the name of Goldbone. I'll put a link to his channel in the description, and he made this really interesting video about talking about this. And he said that the game, after it had you know, gone silent again, they decided they would throw this demo out, which I guess they weren't very proud of when they, like, had it tested and stuff and found out how many bugs there were, so they completely scrapped the demo. In fact, they did not only just scrap the demo, they scrapped everything. Again. Honestly, this sounds like a cursed game. I mean, it was great from the demo that we got, but like, man, this this game might overall just be cursed, man. It's wild. It's wild. Since then, it seems that the game has been in development for around 3 years at this point, since that. And nothing has actually come of it. At this point, we might as well accept the fact that it probably won't come out, ever. I would love it to see it come out, but sometimes you have to be realistic. This is one of those times you have to be honest with yourself. If I would compare this project to anything, I would think it's the project, The Thief and the Cobbler by Richard Williams. In the way that it in seeking perfection, you lose all that greatness that you originally had. Like, I don't think this will ever come out. At least in a state where we originally seen it, that glimpse that we got in the demo of a possible masterpiece, we're not gonna get that ever. We're not gonna get a game like this ever again. It's not gonna happen. It sucks. But we might as well accept that this game is probably cancelled at this point. It's been 3 years since we've ever heard anything. It's 1 year since the Goldbone video came out, and there's still nothing. It's really a tragic fate with a game like this, but there's not really much you can do. That's pretty much all I got to say on this one. It's rough that this game will never come out, but you know, like I just said, there's nothing any of us can do unless somebody else takes it upon themselves to finish the game that the crew never could. I don't know. I only see two pathways for this game. It eventually comes out and it does get released, and it turns out to be decent. Or B, somebody else takes the project and ruins it for everyone. Because it's been in development for, I want to say, nearly 7 years. Maybe 6. Wait, yeah, never mind. It's running on 7 years to develop a fan game about Sonic the Hedgehog. And I know, you know, Sonic Roboblast exists, and that game started out as a 2D platformer and turned into a fantastic 3D platformer using the Doom engine, or a modified version of it, but sometimes you just gotta accept the facts that things aren't gonna work out, and that's tough. But what are you gonna do? That's pretty much all I gotta say on this one. It was me, Hedgehog, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.